The Trial of Garou. My nigga, I know this dude. I know he got like 15 bodies at least. Because there was one nigga, he literally had a air combo. Like, you would have thought this shit was Mortal Kombat the way he comboed this nigga in the air, bro. There was one. And there was another dude, he hit this nigga with a 99 hit combo. Just straight up hands, hands, hands. Now, as far as anything that happened in the third season, I don't know. So this might be some spoilers, low key. If you don't like spoilers, and he probably did it, yeah, what was this 9 bucks? Yeah, if he did some spoilers, they'll be warned now. But I know that I'm not gonna remember it, so I'm gonna still end up going back and watching the third season. But let's get into it.
So after Bluefire ends up getting sent flying into the wall, all the other villains were in the room cheering like, "Oh yeah, you showed him right." Well, Garou turned around and said, "The f are you guys cheering for?"
I take that back. This nigga, he gotta have 100+ bodies. I forgot about this scene. He straight up decimated these niggas without hesitation. He didn't even give these niggas a chance.
You know I'm about to whoop y'all asses too, right?
You serious?
I'm like, what he say f me for?
Bro, nah.
All
For
right,
no
ladies
reason.
and gentlemen, welcome back once again to the round table. And y'all already know what time it is. Hit the poster, it's trial time, baby, for one of the deadliest YNs in anime history. And it is none other than the self-proclaimed human monster, the hero hunter Garou.
Mind you, this nigga is straight human. He don't got no type of extra powers, no nothing. This is all hands. Like literally all hands. No superpowers, no super strength. No, this was from all training and straight up hands, my nigga. So there's no Super Saiyan, no nigga. This nigga squares up with you. It might be the last time that you square up against anybody without being traumatized if he decides to leave you alive.
And man, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. This motherfucker is one of Satan's greatest soldiers. If I looked at this man's playlist, it's straight Vaughn with a little bit of TK and a sprinkle of Melly. Cause murder was on this cause mod 24/7.
For no reason, too.
So let's go ahead and get down to business. The evidence is on deck and ready to be presented. So without further ado, Exhibit A. This trial is brought to you by Zenless Zone Zero, a free-to-play, fast-paced anime, and is dropped with new agent, anomaly agent Iridu. But even though heights, better download her. What are you waiting for? Hop in. I now present to you Exhibit A, the Hero Hunter. Garou. Now, like I said earlier, this man is one of anime's deadliest YNs. This man is only 18 years old, dog-walking grown-ass men. But real shit, this man avidly goes around hunting down...
Mind you, these are some low-level hunters. I think these are like Class B warriors. So they like, you know, they mid, they all right, but no. They're not the top of the top, because, you know, S-Class is the top. No, bruh. They was talking shit, and this nigga just spawned out of nowhere and beat their ass for the hell of the game. For the hell of the game, these niggas got their ass beat. They wasn't even actual, like, contenders actually strong, or, you know, this Hunter x Hunter. No, this is One Punch Man.
Heroes and beating the shit out of them. This nigga is
Found
crazy.
These niggas
and I mean, bro, you could just tell by his appearance. This nigga has the signature Heihachi cut. He just doesn't have the ball spot yet. And this is all I need to see. If you have
this
the
is One
same
Punch Man.
hairstyle
If you ain't
as one
watched
of
it,
the
you should
biggest
watch.
menaces in video game history, I'm not fucking with that nigga. No, he's a smoke demon. Now, to understand why this man is a certified crash out, we have to go back and take a look at his childhood. So when Garou was a kid, he loved to watch TV. and watch superhero shows. Now, when he was watching these shows, he always sympathized with the monsters and thought that they were treated unfairly and wanted them to win. So basically, to give y'all a real life example, this kid would watch Power Rangers and he would want villains like Ivan Ooze, Mesogog, and Lord Zed to win. I ain't gonna laugh.
Now, is he wrong for thinking like that? No, because listen, there is some. I know y'all done watched some TV shows or some like hero movies and all that, and be like, "There's no way the hero wins this shit." And all of a sudden, through the power of friendship, or all of a sudden through some mysterious energy boost or some shit like that, they come back and win because of plot. Like, let's be real. There's some times where Goku should have really lost. There's some times where, like, what's it called? Spider-Man should have really lost. Or should have died even, damn near. Like, there's been times like that. And nah, they gain some mystical force, some super energy, aka plot armor, and then they win. Now, a good amount of times, yes, they do be dogging some of these enemies. Don't get it twisted. They be dogging. But there's sometimes where, nah, bro, I'm not hearing it. I'm not hearing that this nigga, through all of a sudden, through the power of friendship, he gains another mysterious form that nobody's ever seen before, and then he just starts cakewalking these niggas. I'm not hearing it.
Being for real, this kid should have been put on a watch list. Now, obviously, he was bullied because of this, but one day, this nigga snapped and beat the shit out of one of his bullies. This nigga was a juvenile delinquent at the age of 5.
Was he
so
wrong?
obviously, he got suspended because the principal wasn't trying to hear this guy out or nothing, even though he was the one being bullied the whole time, and he was basically just labeled as an outcast. Now, some years later, this man traveled to Bang's dojo and wanted him to train him. So Bang decided to train him, and Garou quickly became Bang's top student. Now, this is when this motherfucker crashed out. Once he learned everything he needed to learn, this man said, "Man, nigga, I'm done with this shit." And beat the hell out of everybody else in the dojo.
Damn.
This man crippled every single student at that dojo that day because
Imagine you just wanted to train today. You know, you was having a good day. You ready to go home to your wife and all that shit. And one of the people that you training with, that you was cool with, just snap and beat everybody ass. And you one of the first niggas to get your ass beat for no reason. You didn't do nothing to him. You didn't do nothing. You didn't even breathe in this nigga direction. You was just trying to, you know, train like everybody else. Nah. Now you wake up in the ER on the damn breathing machine and all that shit. Can't hardly move a muscle. And you didn't even do nothing. It was just because you would just happen to have been at the wrong place, wrong time.
because he simply got bored. So after this, Bang expelled him.
Oh, because when he got
Garou
bored.
went down the path to become a literal human monster. And his only objective was to hunt down heroes and get stronger. So not only does this man have the hairstyle of Heihachi, but also now he has the mentality of Akuma. This nigga is the walking definition of a menace to society. Now, let's dive in to the three major pieces of evidence that I have on this man for this exhibit. So, incident number 1, declaring war on the Hero Association. So the Hero Association held a meeting to try to convince a bunch of villains and assassins of the underworld to help them in the monster crisis. So Garou decided to show up to this meeting, but not for the right reasons. This man came here to make a statement. Bro pulled up in this meeting and straight up said, "AOG, I don't know what the fuck you talking about up there, but the only talking I'm trying to do right now is with these hands. So who wanna get fucked up first?"
This nigga is crazy.
So obviously when the association heard this, they was like, who the fuck is that guy? They thought bro was straight delusional, but they were about to get one of the nastiest wake-up calls of all time. So Sitch tells the three heroes in the room to throw Garou out. So Magic Chook Man goes in to attack him. But Garou grabs dude and starts choking him to death. So this buff bastard tried to hit him, but dude pricked. Then Garou told him, "Ooh, hey bro, check your hand, twin." Dude looks at his arm, and his arm is just mangled.
Damn. Shit. It's making me remember this shit all over again. Just imagine Yeah, at that point, you might as well just full send it towards the door. There ain't if a nigga do that to your arm, there's no coming back from that. You might as well just go ahead and dip.
So Garou walks him down and clocks his shit so hard he flies across the room. So the last hero standing was Bluefire. He shoots a fire blast at him, but in the blink of an eye, Garou cut this man's arm off, then sent him hacking all the way to the wall and just splattered his ass. So after this man cooked 3 A-rank heroes with ease, all the other villains were in the room cheering like, oh yeah, you showed him high. Well, Garou turned around and said, the fuck are you guys cheering for? You know I'm about to whoop your ass too, right?
You serious?
I'm like, what did he say fuck me for?
So Garou lays out every single motherfucker in that room. So after this man just laid out I don't know how many people, he tells old boy before he leaves, I hope this pile of bodies gets my point across. And in 6 months' time, I'm coming back and I'm coming through the front door. And he walks away like nothing happened. This man's first appearance was him laying out over 100 people. That is pure nasty work. Now, let's move on to incident 2, the reverse jumping at the park. So late one night, Garou confronted the greatest hero of all time, MoreJiriyah.
Bruh.
And he told bro off the rip, I'm about to fuck your shit up, twin. But right before he's about to swing on MoreJiriyah,
I think he's like
dudes
a
in tank tops
C-class
behind him, and they want to jump bro. Because the reason why is because earlier that day, Garou straight up assaulted this red shirt dude in a dark alley. And the reason why he did it is because they just simply crossed paths. So dude basically beat his ass for walking too close to him. So red shirt dude decides to bring his goons and jump Garou that night. But while dude was yapping about how him and his boys are gonna mess him up, Garou puts his fist in his face and drops him off the rip.
You shouldn't have been talking the most shit. You talking shit again. Hey, you got your ass beat already. And you still talking shit. And that's 2 already. Yeah, just go ahead and give it up, boy. Go ahead and turn in the badge. And go clock into the 9 to 5 at that rate. Like, my nigga, there's no coming back from that.
And all his boys are shook. They know they done f***ed up while Garou's yelling at him like, oh, y'all done ran up on the wrong nigga today. So Garou goes into attack, but he gets rocked and gets sent rolling down the street. And the person who rocked him was Tank Top Master, Class S rank 16. So this man is ranked number 16 in the world. So anybody else will be like, oh, hell no, I'm not fighting this buff-ass nigga. But Garou, dude was ecstatic. He was like, Class S? Oh, fuck yeah! Now we talking, nigga! So Tank Top Master slams the ground and starts charging at Garou and hitting him with his Tank Top tackle, sending Garou flying and spinning like a Beyblade. Now, this was his signature move. So all his boys were like, yeah, man, you got him, bro. On God, no way he survives that.
Oh, yes,
but Garou hits a perfect landing. And he completely ate his attack. So Tank Top Master tries to go in for another hit, but MoreJiriyah decides to eat it. So
You mean the worst hero of all tried to stop this nigga? This nigga is on a bike. He goes around. He saves, like, he does little miscellaneous shit and all that. Like, he'll save a cat from a tree. It might save one person, 2 people every now and then. Might give somebody a ride or something like that on the bike. He like a Class C hero, maybe Class B, like low Class B-ish, around there. And this nigga thought that he was going to stop a S-Class hero. And mind you, he shouldn't have even stopped him right there. Because even though they heroes, this nigga doesn't give a fuck. If he runs into you and you are of rank or you're a hero of any sort, you're catching hands. For the hell of the game. Just because you're a hero, you're catching hands. He catches the notion you can fight, you're catching hands. He shouldn't have even gotten away.
Everybody is shocked and Tank Top Master's like, bro, what are you doing?
Idiot. Look at it. Ah, shoot. He got this part of the video. Damn. Yeah, I know this shit definitely. Yeah, he tried to hit him with the talk no jukes. It's not working. Yeah, I just know he's playing Naruto music right now. And that shit is probably copyrighted. No game. He walked away like that as a fluke.
And turns around and says, "Did you really think that talk no jutsu bullshit will work on me, you punk pussy bike riding bitch ass nigga?" But Tank Top Master expected
Yeah, he
this
got
and had that
copyrighted,
right hook
man.
ready. So he socks Garou in the face, but out
Hit that nigga with an instant counter.
nowhere, breaking dude's nose in the process. And Garou was pissed off he had to do that because he had to use Bang style to do it. Blood was like, "God damn it, I hate using that old ass nigga shit. But fuck it, I'll put this nigga on a stretcher." So dude starts hitting him with a Star Platinum Jotaro style barrage, then slams him through the wall.
And mind you, this nigga's half his size.
Bro. Moment Rider tries to attack Garou from behind, but he plants his face in the ground and starts bashing his head into the ground repeatedly.
Bro. It's just the fact that this nigga really thought that he was going to do some damage with that damn bike. And like at that rate, you might as well just run. I don't even know why he stayed. It's always the Naruto move. Yes, bro. Always the Naruto move.
Then when he was done bashing his face in, he holds his head up for display and straight up tells him, "Who's next?" So with a last-ditch effort, Tank Top Master decides to get up again. But Garou just backhands, putting Tank Top Master to sleep. And it was basically raps for all these other jobber tank tops. Garou just starts flowing like water right through them, knocking them all out in sync. This dude with a shitty buzz cut just whiffs. He eats an elbow because of it, and everybody else just goes to all he heard was just screams of pain while they were getting massacred by this man. So after this dude laid everybody out, one of Bang's students comes behind him and tries to sneak him, but this poor dude was just another lamb for the slaughter. Garou just destroys him.
He got done the worst.
And after this, all you see the next morning,
he got it the worst because he was just
out, and everybody else that was there that night were slumped. This man Garou reverse jumped their ass. Now let's move on to incident 3, his run-in with Metal Bat. So
this was my favorite fight, actually.
Of beating every hero to the brink of death in random dark alleys and knocking out ugly bastards in front of their hoes. Garou ended up running into Metal Bat. Now, Metal Bat was already hurt from fighting a giant.
No. If you don't know, this ain't no spoiler, but just know this much. This has been out for a few years now. So if you haven't seen up to this point, hey, bro, you was never gonna see it. But bro, if it wasn't for his little sister, he would have actually probably did some damage right here, or it would have been a good ass fight. But because of his little sister, he lost. That's why he lost right here. Like, he actually had this nigga shook for a second.
Centipede from earlier, but Garou did not give a damn. That nigga said, "If you still breathing, you can still get these hands."
Mind you, Sentichuro's all in
is a certified dog himself, and he ain't gonna back down from no fight. So this was just a good old scrap between two dog-ass niggas. So they get the scrapping, and Garou's already popping off early, hitting him with a nice little two.
Mind you, this nigga's already
injured. To scrap, and that boy Metal Bat is swinging for the fences. If one of this
and he gets stronger the more damage he takes.
So Garou kicked him in the head, but Metal Bat ate it and started swinging at this nigga.
The more damage that nigga takes,
this nigga's
the stronger he gets.
Is maxed out. Look at this weave, nigga, and continue to full-on assault this man. And every time Metal Bat would try to land a hit, Garou would just bob and weave while Metal Bat was hitting straight air. So Metal Bat decides to whip out his finishing move, and he literally turns into a human tornado. But Garou said, "Come with it, fuck nigga!" As this man starts to parry the attack, then he finds an opening, then hits this man with a demon breath, sending him flying and knocking him out cold. Like, I'm telling y'all, bro, this nigga Garou is a young Heihachi.
Supposedly, watch this. You watch the yes, sir. You already know.
Was talking crazy after this, saying, "Hey, good scrap, bootleg Yusuke. Now stat your ass on the ground, punk ass nigga." But when Garou thought it was over,
bro, they always can't. Yeah,
crack his skull open. But the only thing that stopped him in this moment was his little sister just randomly pulling up out of nowhere. She unknowingly saved.
Bro. If y'all knew how much that shit pissed me off right here. Because he was about to crack this nigga upside his damn skull. I don't care how strong. Garou's my favorite character in that shit, but I know that He would have definitely got cracked upside his head, but it might not have killed him. But it would have did some crazy ass damage. Cause you see how fast? Look at how fast this nigga got back up.
Little sister just randomly
He got back up instantly after this nigga turned his back.
This man Garou from getting his head split open. So Garou straight up backhands him, and Garou goes in for the finishing blow. But the little sister just straight up stops him, and she telling this nigga, "Fuck off, mister, this fight's over." So Garou just straight up said, "You know what? Fine. But when I run into your dumb ass again, nigga, I'ma dog walk your ass." And Garou leaves. And after the fight, you could just see the damage he did to Metal Bat. His little sister chopped him across the head, and bro just straight up passed out from all the blood he's lost. So Garou technically cooked that nigga.
This is what happens whenever you run out of adrenaline in a fight, too. Reminds me of them days after football practice. As soon as I get home, after all that adrenaline and all that shit, I'm thinking I'm still good. I lay out on the carpet, sleep. Just like that. Just like that, over with. And it didn't take much of nothing. I lay down for like 0.2 seconds, I'm already out. Wait,
and with that, we close off
annoyed me the most.
And move into Incident 4. That is just simply worthy of its own exhibit.
Annihilation.
The Garou trial.
Annihilation. Now these are all A-class warriors.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we have reached our final exhibit. Exhibit B, the 1v8. This is simply one of those moments where you will look at this and you'll be like, damn, this might be a Hall of Famer when it comes to this Menace shit. Because what he does right here is absolutely disgusting. So while Garou was chilling out in this shack after a fight he had with Watchdog Man and getting disrespected by Saitama, dude was just trying to lay down and recover from his injuries. So while he was slumped, 8 heroes pull up to this shack and they only got one goal in mind, and that is Swiss cheese and Garou. So he ends up coming outside, jumps up to the roof, and just starts yelling, "Attention, punk pussy bitches! I'm about to dog walk your asses!" So Mr. Cowboy with his dualies started to shoot at Garou, but Garou started moving on all fours like a dog and tried to kill the cowboy off the rip. But Stinger tried to stab him, and Garou dodges at the last second. And this is when bro just started getting jumped. This man was having to dodge everything.
I thought he was really gonna lose right here too. That's the funny part.
Then arrows comes in. He starts to dodge it, but 2 of them end up landing in his back. So Garou at this point was in between a rock and a hard place because he's at half health having to fight 8 people at the same time. So Death Gatlin told this man, "This your final chance, hoe ass nigga. Surrender now or I'm Swiss cheese in your ass." Well, Garou was like, "Nah, twin, let me just lock in real quick." So this bum-ass toad nigga threw his chain and wrapped up his ankle. And homeboy right here threw a massive ball at him.
Nah, it's not enough.
Ball into the toad nigga and ends up squashing him first. So after he boomed him, the cowboy with the dualies starts trying to up the toolie on Garou. But Garou hits that massive ball again, and it nails that trash-ass cowboy. Bro said that fraud-ass Arthur Morgan packet. So the ball ends up bouncing off a tree, and it's about to hit old boy in this armor. So he destroys the ball. But Garou uses the ball as a feint and just comes right through it. So he grabs old boy, lifts him up above his head so he takes all the arrow shots. Then bootleg tracksuit Gohan tries to throw some rocks at him. Garou catches them, then throws them at the archer behind him, putting him on his ass. So after he cooked him, Stinger came in and tried to stab Garou again. But Garou plants old boy in the ground using him as a human shield. And just like that, in the blink of an eye, Mance has already took out half the squad. They don't even know what hit him, but it gets even more wicked from here. Garou digs in the ground, rips up a vine, then uses it to kick the goofy out of this nigga. So after he sent that goofy ass nigga back to the lobby, he starts running after bootleg Gohan and just starts throwing hands at him. That man,
bro, this shit right here. You think this nigga gets it bad? No, watch the next nigga. Cause whenever I seen this, I was like, yeah, bro, it's over. Cause I was convinced that he was gonna lose this whole altercation. Nah, bro, it gets worse. But if I'm these niggas and I see that what's it called? 5 of these niggas have already went down and there was just 8 of us? Oh, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. There ain't no way you're catching me. I'm leaving. You're gonna have to catch me to beat my ass. I'm leaving. Because what do you mean he just took out 5 people? And it's 3.
It was
No.
like you can't block all day.
Keep on
pussy.
fighting
So when Bro
this.
finally tries to attack. He hits a left to the face, sir.
Me. Just start going to work.
Punches on him, beating the literal lights out of bootleg Gohan. So while Garou continued to beat on dude, Stinger comes in and tries to hit Garou. But he whiffs, and Garou hits him with the counter.
Hits
Dude
this
hit
nigga
him
with
so
an air
hard,
combo.
He was looking up at the birds. And Garou wasn't done. He was like, nah, twin, I'm about to whoop your shit in. He started hitting this man with so many kidney shots. The nigga was floating in midair while getting his back blown out.
Like, bro.
Then he saw bootleg Gohan try to get back up. He said, nah, sit your ass down.
Elbow.
And sent him into a tree, and bootleg Gohan was done. This man was about as useless as Gohan when he was wearing that damn tracksuit. Bro was straight buns. And Stinger just fell over. That nigga was done. So the last man standing was Death Gatlin, and he was about to up the toolie on this nigga. He uses his final move, Death Shower, and dumps out every single bullet he has. This man did not care that that random kid was still in that shack either. He just wanted Garou dead. But Garou ended up parrying every single bullet. And this man ran out of ammo.
After he parries all them bullets, I promise you, no. There's no, what do you mean still fight? He parried bullets. A minigun at that. No. I'm gone.
So Death Gatlin was cooked. He tried to run at Garou with a knife. Dude just gives him a nasty left, sending him flying and putting this fraud-ass Barrett to sleep. And with that,
and he got
Garou
the least
pulled
of
off
everybody
a second
else.
reverse jumping and cooked 8 heroes at once.
All
Wicked
8 class.
work. The Garou trial. The verdict. Nah, y'all, this is an easy one. That's a pass, bro. This dude is a menace to society. Like, dude was happily going around here beating people up to the brink of death, even though he got his ass whooped by these old ass, because at the end, it doesn't change a damn thing. This dude is a menace to society. Bro just straight beat up 20 heroes on screen for shits and giggles, and he called it hunting. And then Uno reverse card in 2 jumpings? Like, nah, this YN needs to be stopped. And you know what's crazy? Exhibit C is right around the corner. So bro is most definitely getting a second trial by the end of the year. So that was one of the easiest passes I've ever done. So hope y'all enjoyed. Have a bootyful day and
That's a W video by CJ. I'm gonna leave his video in the description, but yes, bro, that watching that for the first time, bro, I'm seeing this character, I'm like, yeah, bro, he about to get dogged right here. No, he reversed that shit and dogged them niggas until his master and that nigga's brother appeared. That's whenever he actually started catching hands. But mind you, this nigga, he had like a quarter health now. Cause mind you, he's half health the whole time. He's not fully like recuperating on that. No, he's fighting him at half health. But I'm gonna leave this video in the description. Y'all make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and go like, comment, subscribe on this video. And